My name is Daniel Charles Williams. Welcome to my channel. This is my journey to a successful eBay business. And I just want to give a quick video about my eBay setup, my in-house eBay setup, just in case someone's curious on how to have a setup in a home. It's very, very inexpensive. The only thing that we officially brought for eBay is our mannequins, and I'll show you that. Everything else was just makeshift. Lighting and stuff like that was just makeshift. It was stuff that we either already had or just needed in the house, and we just put it all together and made an eBay setup for our pictures and stuff like that. So I'm in my garage, of course, and I'm going to show you all the things that I use. You know, and you guys will see. I mean, it's really not, you know, it's just makeshift. That's it. Just does the job, just does the trick, and that's about it. I mean, as I get larger, you know, I'll get more organized, and I will redo the garage to fit more of my needs. So in the future, you know, my theory is that the whole garage, the majority of the garage will be inventory, and then I'll have a small section just for my, you know, my listing area. A majority of it will be inventory. But anyway, so like I said, don't take much money, and I'll just show you what I have and what I paid for, so that you can have a good idea of what you need to get started. Basically, you don't need nothing, but if you just want to see a quick way that we made it, we fixed it up, I'll show you that. All right, here we go. All right, so what you're looking at right now is my workstation, and it's quite messy, but this is pretty much where I got my scale. Right here, I just got my computer here. I got my printer. I know I got some inventory on top of that, but that's my printer, which we did purchase the printer, but when we first started, we didn't have it. We had another printer, and we had that printer that we had for a very, very long time. We wound up replacing it. But initially we didn't buy a printer. We just used the printer that we had, but that one is new because we just purchased it. Chair, all that stuff, desk, that's stuff we already had. So we just kind of just put that in place, and that's pretty much where I sit down and do all the listing and creating the drafts and stuff like that. So over here, I have a sheet, which we had, and this is just something that we had, and we just created a sheet, just pulled it all the way to the top of the ceiling, and just ran it all the way down to the ground as a backdrop. Same thing here. We have a table, and it also has a sheet on it. And the table is not even like a legitimate table. It's actually a wood board going across some what you call horses, the ones that you get from either Home Depot or Lowe's, just the plastic horses. And actually, I didn't even buy these. My father bought those for me, so we didn't spend no money on that. So the table was pretty much just made in-house. Nothing special. This is just another backdrop I'm experimenting with. Let me pull that out of there. Just another sheet here, black sheet, and we just got it up for the, you know, when we have items that are light colored items, so that we can have a good contrast with the backdrop. So that's pretty much what we had with that. And I mean, this, I know we went to, you know, one of the thrift shops and just picked it up from there for a couple of dollars. But what I did buy was our lights. We needed some more lights. We bought some fluorescent lights, which we put up. And that's something that we needed to have in the garage. I know some of you guys already have light in your garage. I just didn't have any light in my garage, so we wound up buying those. But if you do got light in your garage, then you're good. You don't need to buy them. I just did not have any light in my garage, so we did buy those, which was, I mean, oh man, I think we paid like $30 or something like that for these things. You know what I mean? Could have been less than that per fluorescent light. I think initially we had one, and then we just brought another one because we wanted to have enough room so we both can work at the same time. But that didn't cost anything, $30. And then we put that up, so we had light. So we was good. And let me see what else. The ladder, we have a ladder with a makeshift light on it. We got this LED light right here. I'm gonna turn it around so it doesn't mess up my, take the light off. This also we got either from Home Depot or Lowe's for $25. And initially I didn't have this. I just had honestly tell you the truth, I had a lamp. I just had a regular room lamp with a bulb. I put like 100-watt or daylight bulb on it, and I had it sitting right on top of this thing. But my wife was like, "Oh, get rid of that thing. Let's go buy a light," which we actually need for the house anyway. So it wasn't something that we, really purchased for eBay, but we just went out and purchased it because we needed some darn lights just in case we have to do something in the house. But it serves as both purposes. The other purpose is that I had to change a light bulb or a light fixture inside the house, and we had to shut the power off, in that section of the house. So I was able to run this in there so I can have some light, basically. So that's the light that we purchased. Like I said, the ladder, as you can see, we just taped the stuff on top of the ladder so we can move that around and position the light where we need it when we're taking pictures. And then this is my inventory system here. Basically just boxes. I know some people say, hey, you know what, don't use boxes because they attract bugs, but right now that's what I can afford, boxes. And I upgraded to these boxes from these boxes. These boxes I get for free, and I was using these for a long period of time. And then once I started, making a little bit of money, we just upgraded to these boxes, and just to have a little bit better, like organization. You know what I mean? Because these boxes are kind of bulky. They don't stack on top of each other, and sometimes they get a little, large. With inventory, you pile a lot of stuff in there, and then you have to go through them. So these boxes here are a lot smaller. You can't pile a lot of stuff in it, so you don't got to go through all of them. You just got to really get down pack your numbering system. So I use a number. Initially, I started these C ones are like my first inventory system, and then I upgraded to the number in the letter inventory system, which gave me a little bit more room. I can even say 1J01 if I needed to do that, and 1E01, and so forth and so forth. So this inventory system kind of goes forever. That inventory system I ran out with very, very quickly. I was like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna start out with A, B, C, and then I went all the way. I was at Z before I know it. So then I had to restart with these right here, which works a lot better. But that's it. I do have some bins, which I just had around. But eventually, once I start, making a little bit more profit, I'll upgrade to the bins. But again, I have boxes. I have not had any problems with it. The only reason why I haven't had any problems with my boxes, because, I know my house. I actually, I built the house. I didn't build the house, but I brought the house to be built for me. I'm the first person in this house, so I know what's inside of it. But you know, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? Not everybody can. Not everybody can just go out and buy bins because bins is expensive. All right, so now what I wanted to say, what we did actually pay for when we got started, what we brought for eBay per se is the mannequins. This mannequin we purchased the hand because my wife has been doing jewelry. We've been doing hats, necklaces, stuff like that. So that's why we brought these items here, which are relatively inexpensive, probably less than $20 for both of these items here, which was relatively cheap. The mannequin is another mannequin we officially brought from eBay. I think we paid like $50 for this mannequin, which was good because we really needed to start showing off our women's clothing. So we brought that. And this one is just the torso. I mean, not the torso, but the upper body mannequin. And we had this one first. And that's when I don't think we paid but $30 for that. You know what I mean? Could have been less than that. But you know, once you get started, you can upgrade the mannequins. Like I said, when I first started, I didn't even have mannequins. I just took pictures right here, straight flat on the table, and that was the end of that. And then eventually we got mannequins. Now I do have a man mannequin in the back. He's back there, and that one I know my pops brought for me, and it was only $40. So, I mean, everything is relatively cheap. And again, so when you get started, you don't even need to have the mannequins. So, and this is just my little inventory. So just a section of my garage here, just this part. Now the other behind here, I do got another table which we're trying to use for shipping. And this is just my sheet here, and it's right on the other side of that is just a table where we're trying to get a little bit more organized for shipping. But that's it. So that's just a portion of my garage, not even my whole garage. But you know, I'm hoping in the future this whole section here will be filled with inventory, and I'll figure out what part will be my inventory. Will be my listing section. But right now, this is it. This is just what I got. I think now in total, I have about 400 items, which is not a lot. And I'm striving to get to probably about 2,000 items before the year is up. So I really would like to get more than that, but that's just my goal, to get to like 2,000 items. So I do have a rack of stuff here. Like again, my last video, I just said that that's just my, you know, stuff that I have not listed yet. But I just have it organized there so I can just pull it off whenever I'm ready to list. And this is my current pile that I'm working on right here. Hopefully I better get to that before the week is up. But I'm trying. But that's it. So you guys got any questions? Just let me know. Like I said, just hit me up. Subscribe to my channel. Like it, not like it. Do whatever it is that you need to do. But I'll try to provide some more videos. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks.